My ex had a VHS porn tape.
Of course.
And I was so psycho back then. Like I would I would mark it
I
to
love
make
you
sure
acting
he
like
would
it's on your
masturbate.
He wouldn't masturbate?
Oh, you told me
He
this.
wouldn't masturbate. Like
She could tell if you played it back.
I
Wait,
was
what
psycho.
time period are
I
we
would
in?
mark
This
his
is the
lotion
1920s.
bottle.
This was in the 1920s.
He's like cranking up his.
I was 16, like,
Okay.
and he was in college, but like he could only get off once a day, and like I was a horny teenager, so I would be so mad if he masturbated. And I would check his penis if there was like lotion or anything. Like I was psycho. Not like that
You're
anymore.
fucking
obviously.
crazy.
But I was.
Wow, you were
No,
horny.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
literally insane.
Also, why could he only come once a day? Was he under a curse?
No, I guess
Yeah,
he just
Billie
like.
cursed him.
No, she
Billie
would have done
did
the
a secret
opposite. She'd
spell.
been like, you must come 10 times a day
Yeah.
in me or you'll die.
I wouldn't have sex all the time, but he would like only want to go once a day, and I'm like, if you. What? No, he was like 23. If he wasted like that on masturbating, I would took that so offensive. Like,
Sure.
I
Like,
felt like he was
I'm your
cheating on
hand.
me. Yeah.
Was like the rest of the relationship, did you have other problems? Like, it feels like if you were able to have enough time to focus on that, everything else must have been good.
I was the most psychotic person ever because I was like a teenager, and I was
You're
also like
16 is-
Yeah, 16.
I was drinking. I was living on my
Unwell.
own, unwell. I got a phone call from him like a year or two ago, and he was like, or a text, and he was like, I was just thinking of you. You're literally the greatest love I ever had. I'm like, what kind of relationships
Billie,
have
he
you
hasn't come in
been
5 years. He's been waiting to see you.
But
That's why.
I did love hard. Even though I was psycho, I loved so hard. Like I literally was worshiping his dick.
Also, I'm
all
pretty
the
sure it
time.
was an illegal relationship.
100%.
16 and 23.
Billy's like, yeah, he's my teacher. It was not, I don't know. I don't know
he
why.
was in college. I was in high school.
Okay, the law
Okay.
does not see grades.
Yeah.
But your honor, he was a senior.
He was my first love. I lost my virginity to him. I was obsessed.
Wow.
And then we broke up, and I still had his key, so I would sneak into his house when I was drunk and cuddle with him. And he had to
You're fucking crazy.
He had to force me out and take the key away because I was like always
using the key.
Billie
Yeah.
casually revealing she has a restraining order against this man. She's like, no, it was like in a cute way. I broke into his house in a cute way. Like, you don't get
He
it.
clearly misses it because he's
he loves you.
married now, and like
and you were the love of his life.
No.
they always come back, even if you've literally changed gender.
They always come back.
They always come back.
Have you ever had a guy that you were in love with before your transition that circled back to you now that you're fully transitioned?
Like I dated them before.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, only that
But like
one.
obviously,
Okay, I didn't know that
dated
was
my
before.
best friend from high school, and
Yes.
he knew
Whole
before.
saga.
But like we never were physical or like romantic before until I went back home. Last
Post
time.
transition.
Yeah, it was like 2023.
I feel like that would be cool to fuck someone pre and post. They could review both.
A before and
Yeah,
after.
no,
A
he
before
never,
and after.
Yeah, he never fucked me before.
But he
Unfortunate.
fucked you after?
Yeah,
We did the after fuck. We don't have the before.
Nice.
Nice. Nice, brother. Yeah.
he's a loser,
Nice,
but
brother.
it's still fun.
Sometimes losers have good dangling.
Losers always have the best dick. That's why it's
dick.
true.
He loves beer. He drinks beer every single day. I'm like the smell of beer on his breath. I'm like, you're my
love
you're
it.
my hero.
You love it.
She
I
loves it.
love a white trash like.
Is it toxic
Situation.
masculinity white trash or is it just like
It's like
white trash?
farm.
Like towards the end of our relationship, he was like toxic, but
I feel like
I
you
don't
like that
know.
he's like a farm.
he's such a lover. Like it doesn't matter if you're a
Simple.
loser or not. Like if you love me.
Yeah.
Like
You're like, that's my dumbass
yeah.
over there.
And I love a fixer upper.
He's like a corn-fed beer. Like that's what you like.
literally has never left his hometown.
Yeah, exactly. That's what she likes.
That's a red flag. Sorry.
Yeah,
If
no,
some
huge
of
red
the
flag.
listeners are
I
living
think-
in their hometown.
I think it's a huge
cute.
red flag.
It's cute, but like once I was there, like living, because I got an apartment there for a little bit, it was really sad because it's like there's a whole world you haven't
Yeah.
even like explored.
yeah,
Billy's like, I've been to West Hollywood now, so when I go home, things are different.
y'all.
No,
I've
I've really traveled the
experienced
world.
WeHo.
It's like there's just so much out there, and I feel like I don't know. You're just it's kind of sad when you're like literally your only life.
If that's your world.
That's
Yeah.
your world.
Yeah.
But if you have kids and like that, like you're
Yeah,
happy,
no
then
shade, no shade.
No
Just
shade.
know that there's a lot more to be had outside of your zip code.
yeah.
This is literally like we listen and we don't judge.
But we do judge.
But we judge. But we secretly judge because it's a podcast, so we judge.
Yeah.
Okay, you said 16. What was your most evil age? Like, what age would you look back in your
Oh
life
my
and you're like, I
God.
was fucking evil. What was wrong? Hers was clearly 16.
Mine was
Yeah.
like 23, demon twink of West Hollywood.
23 demon twink WeHo. Obsessed.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
I mean, scorched earth. I mean, I was just like, I had no responsibilities. I was freshly in LA from Missouri.
Okay.
And I was cute. And like, I think I knew it. And I just used and abused. Like, I was fucking other guys' boyfriends because I was always like, I'm not in a relationship. They're the ones cheating.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. I was a piece of shit. And yeah, I was just evil.
23 evil.
23. Yeah.
I
What
feel
about
like,
you?
I think my evil. I was
It's
a
happening now?
fucking, Oh, my evil never ended. My evil's fully in full swing, dude.
Definitely when you were a teenager, because
Yeah,
I heard
no.
stories.
When I was like 15, I was a fucking bitch. I
What?
wasn't doing shit like that. I was just like, I had a temper. I was
Sure.
fucking evil,
But
mean
teenage
bitch.
girls are
Evil.
terrifying.
A spoiled
Terrified.
brat.
I don't understand how my parents
Didn't drown you?
100%. I'm like, how do I have a good relationship with them still? I was a fucking bitch.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, one younger brother who's like my best friend, who by the way is like so sweet, like never had a bitch.
Not yet.
Like we're like, yeah, exactly. We're yin yang. Like I was like the crazy, like strong outward personality and he's way more reserved, but like couldn't be a sweeter human. He's literally a giant angel.
He's so sweet.
6'5" angel. he's
6'5".
He's 6'5" angel. Fucking
He reminds me of a
angelic.
little kid. It's
Yes,
like so
he's
adorable.
a giant baby. He's a giant little kid.
How old?
I'm 27, so he's 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Besties.
You probably your parents got through that because they're like, well, we have a tall man.
We
in
have
the
a tall
family.
man.
We don't need the first
Something
one.
good
if
will
something
happen.
goes
She's
wrong,
gonna do comedy and go up and down emotionally. This
Yeah.
is the one. We can count on
we're
this
putting
one.
our eggs in
Thank
this
God.
basket.
Thank God they had a straight white guy because they knew for me it wasn't happening. They're like, perfect. She's gonna do comedy. We're making one straight white guy that's over 6 feet tall because he can contribute.
It's like the person version of now let's do a silly one.
Yes,
Like,
literally. Literally.
Zach, what got you into comedy?
I moved out to LA and I wanted to be like an actor. Found out that was very hard. And I'd come from like a stage back. I did musical theater from like 10 to 22, I guess, because I studied it in college. And so my friend signed me up for a show, like a bringer show, basically. And I like fell in love with it.
Fuck yeah.
Because it's very like, whereas acting in this town, and I don't know how people who just act,
Totally.
waiting for opportunities, auditioning, taking off work to audition, not getting it, just do it. With stand-up, you write something and you can try it out that night.
Literally
and it
that
can,
second.
Like, change like the pH balance of your entire body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it too. I feel like, and also coming from reality TV, I feel like you have so much control with comedy. Like it's literally
That's
your
why
narrative.
I like it because I have
Yes.
crazy OCD and I can like channel all my like crazy addictive personality, obsessive tendencies into comedy and
Yep.
it'll never like be bad. It makes me better. Like you can
Totally.
just go. It's like this never ending void where you can like go and it helps you when you do that.
And
Yeah.
yeah, the wins are so real because it's like I wrote that, I performed it,
Yeah.
people laughed,
hmm
success, you know.
Like literally what you just said. I'm like my brain literally works like that. I'm like check.
That's why people are
nice.
addicted.
Oh,
But like
yes,
the highs are
It's an
highs,
addiction.
the
The
lows
lows
are
are
lows.
So low.
Low.
It's so bad, dude.
There's something like, and I'm sure you've had this. Have you had the 2-show night where it's like the first show is a banger?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
packed.
Oh, yeah.
You have a perfect set. Everyone loves you. Gotta bounce. Have a later set. And that show is like
Makes you
8
wanna literally kill
people.
yourself.
Yes. You eat
8
same
people in
jokes.
Burbank with like the
Same-
worst.
Same jokes you just told 32 minutes ago.
Yep.
Crickets. You
Yes.
feel like a fool. You feel
Yeah.
like your genitalia is exposed.
100%.
It's so deeply embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's so crazy though that's how comedy is. Like
I know.
like the audience, the venue, like the energy that you bring. Like even if you're like word for word saying the same exact shit, I don't know. Sometimes I can like hit every like punch or tag of a joke, and I still, if my energy's off with delivery, I'm like, it was so much better an hour ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? It was so good an hour ago.
Totally.
I could be so depressed and then go and do a show and be like, I don't understand how I can make someone laugh because I'm so
Oh, yeah.
sad right now. And then they end up like, if it's a good crowd, like
It changes your
It-
whole.
gets me
It's an
completely out
adrenaline
of-
rush, dude. It's the best drug in the world.
Yeah.
Having a good set is literally, it's the best drug in the world. There's nothing that like compares to that fucking feeling. Like it
'Cause-
makes me feel wired.
Oftentimes, my instinct, or I've gone through these phases where I'm like, I love getting booked. Obviously, getting booked is a great feeling.
Everyone book
You-
Zach. Everyone book Zach. Everyone book Zach. Everyone book Zach.
But like, you feel so like wanted. You feel so like in.
It's validating.
And then when sometimes when the show comes up, I'm like, I hope they cancel, or I hope something goes wrong. I hope there's a major event that
all
So
the
it's like,
time.
yeah, it's like your thing.
Yeah.
And then I
Tsunami.
go, and then I have the best set of my life. I'm like, how could I ever live without comedy? This is what I was put on this earth to
Yeah.
do.
Comedy's so dramatic like that, though.
But leading up to it, you're like, I'd rather get into a car accident.
Literally,
Yes.
I think it's like they say with yoga, like the hardest part is getting to the mat. The hardest part for me is getting to the mic.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like I can think of 100 reasons why. Like I would literally rather run my car into a pole
Yeah.
and be like, "Oops."
I'll go on stage with diarrhea. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, nothing will stop me from doing it.
Oh my God, you have a diaper on.
No, literally diaper. I will literally do stand up in a diaper. I'm like, I don't care. I have to do it. I'm like, I force myself, even when I'm tired or I don't feel like it, or the show's literally in a trash can with 4 people in Burbank.
Sure.
I'm like, I have to do it.
Because then also sometimes you have the time of your life in that
Yeah.
trash can for 4 people.
But like the thing you said of like you have the good set and a bad set. One time I had 3 shows, and in the middle show, the first show, amazing. It's like a random like outdoor show, it was really cool. Second show was in the belly room, and it was no one was there. The energy was like so fucking awful. Then I had to do another show after that still, but I was like in the worst headspace
You're
because
like,
the one
"Please,
before,
no."
like I wish it was like good, and then the last one was bad. It was like
Mhm.
good, bad, good, but like having the bad in the middle made it so hard to do a set after that because I was so discouraged.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Damn.
it's interesting.
But comedy's great.
That was
Comedy
the
is
best.
so
I'm obsessed
great.
with it.
Are you dating anyone?
Always yes and always no.
James
Okay.
Vanderbeek, perhaps?
You know, if James...
My computer's still open to a photo of him. I need to like.
James, if you're listening, and I'm sure you are,
He's
I
listening.
will suck you off anytime.
He lives in West Hollywood.
Oh,
Don't ask me how I know that. But
This is actually going to be, watch, he has no idea what this podcast is, and this is going to be the one random episode
Oh,
that winds up in
no.
his feed. I'm telling you because we put it out in the universe. This is going to be the one that goes in his feed, and he's going to be like, oh, let me see what this
damn. Well, the offer's on the table.
is. Perfect.
I love dating. I realize I'm not a long-term relationship person. I'm a short-term relationship person. I do seek out like human contact and like a love and affection or whatever, but I do not feel any need to drag the corpse of a relationship over some imaginary finish line.
That's deep.
yeah, like
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
I-
so you're
to-
single,
Yes. But you know, comma, and loving it.
right?
Okay,
Like,
yes.
I don't feel lacking. I don't feel like when I'm not dating someone, I'm like less than. Like I love spending time with myself. I can entertain myself indefinitely.
Yes.
And like with being a gay guy, like usually sex is pretty accessible. So
Swipe and fuck. Easy.
yeah, kind of, or you know what I mean. Or I have guys on the roster now that I'm just like, that's great. Yeah, I don't know. I found for a long time I tried to like stay in a relationship, and like ultimately, what I felt like I was being slowed down. I felt like I was like compromising a lot, which I'm sure is the joy of being in a relationship. But I don't like it. I like
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
do
but
what I
that's-
want to do.
You
all
know
the
what? It's
time.
also really powerful to be able to know that about yourself because a lot of people will just stay in the relationship like knowing that, but not like outwardly or actively voicing it.
totally
Like it's powerful to be like, this is what I like and what I want, and
Yes.
on this level, like that's
and like
fuck
if,
yeah.
if the guy fits, great. But like I
Yes.
was dating a married couple for a while, and it was
plot
incredible.
twist. Zach is the unicorn. Oh my god.
Yeah,
It
I
was
am-
incredible.
Yes.
Why?
It's perfect for me because I pop in, you know, spice things up for a little bit and leave. They get to do
You're
the
right.
minutia of being married, which I have zero.
You don't have to deal with the
interest in.
fights.
No,
You don't get like the
none of
fights or
it.
like you got the wrong milk at the store.
Yeah,
like you just get to
no,
come
no,
and do
no,
the fun
no.
shit.
And also I like
That's
being
smart.
alone at night. I like being alone in the morning. Like I don't need anyone to see me do my morning and night stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't
So,
need
like,
anyone seeing my night routine.
It's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, no.
We're peeling stuff off. We're
Oh, yeah.
scraping stuff out. Like
No one needs to see that.
no,
That is a private.
And then
Yeah,
in the
private
morning, I'm
moment.
like, get off of me. Like I
Yeah.
just yeah.
Do
So
you have pets?
no. Mm-mm.
Wow, so
Comedy's
you
the
really
pet.
enjoy being alone.
I have succulents
oh.
that are clinging to life. I like remember to water them like once in a while.
I think we should start a GoFundMe to help Zach's succulents. Help keep them alive.
We're
We need to give them
raising-
to a shelter.
We need one bottle of Evian.
One, they only take Evian and Voss. They're
Yeah.
very spoiled succulents.
Yeah.
But I think I would enjoy if I had a partner, God forbid, then I
God
would
forbid.
enjoy stacking with other living things like a cat or a
Mhm.
dog.
Yes.
But I wouldn't want to take any of those things on by myself.
it's a lot of responsibility.
It is. Or maybe it's not. I just don't like that flavor of responsibility.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't like the fact that like I lose control over myself. Like
Yes.
someone like my day feels like it depends on someone else besides myself.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, no, I can't handle it.
it's
I don't like
overwhelming.
that.
And then like I would literally stop like thinking about my career or myself. Like I even got rid of my amazing apartment, moved to Indiana for 6 months.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah.
I went to IU.
Oh my God. Ah,
Corn-fed boys. I
yeah.
fucked a lot of
Corn.
frat guys at IU.
Fuck
Oh my
yeah.
God. They're
Or
amazing.
they fucked me, but you know, we're all girls there.
Yeah, but I give up so much of myself for the other
corn-fed
person.
dick.
Yeah, but for the other person, and it's like I want to focus on me. Like I really
Yes.
enjoy like getting my shit together. Like even if it comes to like friendships, like I feel like even like guy friendships, I'm like, oh, here I am doing stuff for them. Here I am helping. Like it's like no, I got rid of so much.
Well,
of
straight men are useless. They don't know how to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, more and more. Like,
Like
so,
they don't know how to do shit.
more and more, I'm like,
I know you took off the roof. I'm kidding. Yeah. Straight men under 35.
Nothing.
Straight men under
I'll
35.
stick to it.
Straight men under 35.
Straight guys.
No, I'm saying you have a brain. Your brain is developed. He did a roof. I'm like, that's insane.
No, I think straight men are
Kind of like-
amazing. I love straight men.
Same. I love
Same.
And
them.
that's who I date. Like
We all love that. But
Yeah.
Zach's like same.
Same, honestly.
I think
Same,
they're
honestly.
brilliant.
I just like I don't understand. I can understand how gay guys date and be in relationships. I don't understand how girls and guys are in relationships. You're so different.
So different.
I do not understand. And people who say they married their best friend, you're lying. You are lying. Becca, Gary is not your best friend.
Gary is not it, girl.
You're
Gary is not
lying.
it. You are lying.
There's no way. There's just no way.
No, I agree. I don't think Gary's it for any of these women.
No.
Would you date a bi guy? Because bi guys are like something I'm so into right now, but like they're hard to come by.
I love the like toxic straightness of a guy that's just like obsessed with pussy.
Oh, you see? Okay.
I like that it's toxic like that.
You're one of the people who perpetuates like men being afraid of their sexuality.
Yes.
She's like that bi faggot shit.
Yeah.
That's what's going on in her head.
Wow.
I want him to be like so straight that the only thing he understands, like that he's just like,
Yeah.
like, I want to date a dog.
I mean, I'm sure you have.
A beast.
Exactly.
And you
Oh,
will again.
You
No,
wanna-
no, I dated one Persian guy. It was the same thing.
You
yeah.
want him living inside your vagina, like
Yes.
always dripping wet, like yeah.
Him or her? Both.
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
I am actually shocked because you like the corn-fed boy of it all, that you bi guys
Exactly.
interest you.
Yeah, I mean, I also date trans men, and some of the trans men that I've dated are bi. I am very open-minded when it comes to a type. I just the guys back at home remind me of home.
Corn.
Sure.
You know, yeah, corn.
They remind you of corn.
Like there was, if I felt like I had this security blanket the whole time I was dating, you know, someone back
Yeah,
home.
because you're
Like,
a star and they're
Yeah.
a farmer.
yeah,
Zach says it like it is. Starburst farmer. Billie's whole life is like she's getting like the Rain Man visuals in her head. She's like her whole life is like shh.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know why I was so obsessed, but
No, that makes perfect sense to me.
like I love how bi guys, like I don't know, when I see it, like if I'm on social media or if I see like if I'm on a dating situation and I see bi on their profile, like my heart flutters.
I've never
Yes.
encountered it yet.
I would actually say bi guys are closer to alphas than straight men who shun the whole thing.
I agree because they're so comfortable with themselves.
Yes.
I'm not closed off to it. I've just never had the experience of meeting a guy where that's the situation. Like every guy that is attracted to me or that I'm attracted to so far has just
Is
been
a
like
Neanderthal.
literally Neanderthal, like the worst, like animal.
was like, pussy
Yeah.
good?
Yes. That's all they know how to say and do. Literally, they have no brain. Literally, just like boner inside, like
Yeah,
that.
you're
And like
give
that's
me your credit card.
yeah.
Credit card.
the square.
with the
You give me plastic
give
like
me
this.
credit card.
Wow.
Not Zach explaining my exact type. Obsessed. Duh. I'm like, oh my god, I love you. When they open their mouths with duh, I'm like, oh my god, yes, I love you.
I do love that. I think we're beyond the golden retriever energy
Yeah.
guy, but like I do like that. Like a sweet guy who's simple-minded, who, you know,
Simple.
Yeah.
I like a golden retriever too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that.
Are y'all dating people?
Very casually.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
She
nothing
recently
serious.
showed me someone who looked like her brother. I was like,
She
and-
doesn't look like my brother. They do have the same name.
I swear, it
His
looks
name
like
is
an
Zach.
older version of her brother.
Yes.
Wow. So
I've
that's
been
a
fucking
thing for
Zach.
you.
This is why we brought Zach on the pod. Me and
I'm
Zach.
so not 6'5".
Me and Zach.
I'm assuming this guy's tall.
He's like 6'1", 6'2".
Do y'all both like tall? Trans men are not tall.
I know. Sadly. No, but
Sadly.
like I went from like my ex was 6'2", and then I recently dated a trans guy, and that was like, and I've dated trans men before, and like that doesn't bother me if like I date anyone cis or trans that are short. Like I love a short king, but like going from someone that's 6'2" to someone who's
Just
5'5",
a difference. Yeah, that's a difference.
that was a huge difference for me. Like that was
Crazy difference.
Yeah, that's
insane.
too much.
Like
You're not sharing
I've-
clothes anymore, that's for sure.
No,
Yeah.
I felt like
They're taking your hoodie being like, oh, this is,
yeah.
the hoodie's so big.
And, like,
Ooh.
You know, as a girl, you want to feel like it's nice to like when I would kiss my ex, I would like have to get up on my tippy toes. You know,
Yeah.
like that's cute.
Remember this
Versus,
when your
like-
back was hurting?
Yeah. now she
I'm
now,
coming. I'm coming.
now she has arthritis.
I'm not dating anyone. Like I ended that
Oh,
situation.
also from the last podcast, sorry, it probably won't even be in the right order, but in another episode of this, you were talking about gratitude and like, I think loving yourself.
Yes, she loves gratitude journals. She's vegan.
I'm all about. Are you in a recovery program?
no.
Okay.
But
That's
I've
very
dated enough
recovery.
alcoholics that I've been in Al-Anon.
She's been- yeah, she's
Very
very-
recovery to be
Yeah.
deeply in gratitude. And it is really like a recalibration of your brain where if you're constantly reminding yourself that nothing is guaranteed and that you have all these many blessings around you at all times, your mood shifts drastically.
Yeah.
In my experience.
yeah.
Totally.
That happens when I smoke weed
A joint?
also. Yeah.
You see God that way.
I literally smoke weed. I can be so pissed off and I'll smoke a
You're
joint and I'll
I
be like,
forgot what I was fucking mad
literally,
about.
I'm like, what was I mad? I'm like, life is beautiful. Then I'm like, wait, I'm on the freeway. I should pay attention. But
not on the freeway.
I'm like, life is fucking
She's
beautiful.
going 13 miles per hour
She does go
on
slow.
like the left shoulder.
I'm a slow driver. Are you guys more slow or fast drivers? If you had to pick one,
I'm a fast driver.
I'm definitely a slow driver.
I
I'm a nervous Jew. I'm literally like, I don't want to crash into anything. I'm like
Yeah,
such a
totally.
nervous
I've seen
Jew
her-
when I drive.
I've like driven past her like after we get done with the podcast, and she's like going 10 miles per hour,
Oh, no.
smoking and like on her notes app, like she's
No.
writing notes
No.
to herself, like notes, not even a text message,
No.
like not texting and driving.
I am always
noting and driving.
I am
Like,
always, I'm such OCD. I'm like, I need to write down every single thing that comes my way. I literally write down, I'm like, leave the podcast, smoke, breathe.
But you need a
sleep,
car that
shower.
drives itself for sure. Like as soon as we
Yes.
have
You
that.
need a Waymo.
They already have it. Tesla.
No, my Tesla is so stupid when she tries to drive herself. Like, no.
really, you don't trust her.
One night I was
You have trust
too
issues with
stoned and
her.
she did get me home safe. But
Thank God.
literally, I'm telling you, there's times where I'm like, you're gonna kill me. Like,
I'm afraid of the Waymo cars.
As you should be.
Like, I don't trust it. There's a video of a Waymo.
I know in
got-
a roundabout.
it got stuck in
and
a
it's
roundabout.
stuck.
I would throw up. I'd be throwing up in the backseat of the car if it was just going around and
Here's
around
what
and
I
around.
will
Like,
say: eventually, a Waymo will kill a family of 4, and it'll be probably shut down immediately.
100%.
To which I say, we be killing families of 4 all the time as human beings. So like, let's give Waymo a little bit of like grace here.
Yeah.
Like get stuck in one roundabout. It's gonna kill some people.
I think
it's
you
still
need a-
ultimately gonna be safer, I think, than her high ass
Yeah.
in the notes
Yeah.
app.
I'm a
like-
safe driver. I've only gotten in
For
one
now,
accident.
what are you, 19?
I just turned 13, Zach. You're aging me up.
and
I'm
I
gonna
don't
get
think there's
canceled
been
in
a, like,
Hollywood. No, I'm 27.
Let's see how many accidents there's been for Waymo.
I know a story. This is fucking crazy. I know a story of a girl that a Tesla was an autopilot and literally ran over this girl. And she got like a fuck ton of money from the lawsuit.
Good.
Yeah. But the Tesla was an autopilot and literally hit this girl when she was walking across the street.
Okay, at what
Like,
point in
so
this
scary.
Elon journey will you feel like you're an accomplice to the world ending before you
hates
get rid
him.
of your Tesla? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, because I hate Elon.
I hate Elon.
My whole family
I
has
was hoping
Teslas.
you hate Elon too. I was just saying,
Of
at what
course.
point do you go?
I'm trans. I
Fuck
literally
this
Yeah,
car?
yeah, literally
yeah,
hate.
yeah.
She loves the car.
No, here's the thing. Is like the thing is with Tesla is like the infrastructure is built in. As soon as other cars are built in, the infrastructure is built better for them. I'm just getting
Oh, like
rid
a
of Tesla.
Rivian.
Yeah, and like I know Rivian just got a huge
Like, you don't care about the brand, you care about like the technology and the how
And
it's
the accessibility and
Yes.
like, yeah, I get that.
because I'm literally a nomad right now. So like what I do is I sublet or I Airbnb or I house sit. And like right now I'm house sitting and there's a Tesla charger in the house. Great. But like if not, it's like I need to charge my car at superchargers. There's a supercharger everywhere.
Everywhere.
But like if I've seen like the not
That doesn't work with Rivian.
So Rivian has to use a different charger. They are everywhere, but
What is
they're
Rivian?
very limited. And like I always see lines of people like
You guys both have really blue eyes.
Are you
Blue,
scared?
you're both blue with gray. Yeah, I feel like I'm about to get attacked.
white Midwest. White Midwest.
Yeah.
Right here.
White Midwest.
It's all the mayonnaise.
You guys wait, Waymo has reported nearly 200 crashes.
That's a slow
It's
day
all.
for
It's
human
all
beings.
from that one roundabout video. That's what all 200 of them are
And it
for.
says 43% of the crashes are in Phoenix and San Francisco.
Where most of the cars are.
Were
probably.
mostly
Yeah, literally where
minor,
all of them are.
minor fender benders.
And I bet it's still human error. Like a human slammed on
Thank
its
you.
brakes
Yeah.
with a Waymo right behind it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I will trust when it comes to intelligence and driving, I will trust AI over any human being.
I think so too.
We just got to get there, and I think Waymo's really doing the work. So thank you, Waymo. They're not a sponsor, but maybe.
If you saw this fucking roundabout video, you'd think
I
different.
saw
You know
it.
what I'm talking about? It's literally
But also, kind of cool that it was staying in the
Really
circle.
cool. I would throw up if I was in the
Yeah.
back. It was cool to watch. I did enjoy watching.
She was doing a donut.
Literally doing. Oh, the Waymo was just trying to impress its friends. It was doing
Yeah,
donuts.
It was
okay.
it was high.
The Waymo was high and was just like, Sammy Weiser will love seeing this video in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question about dating. So Sammy's really good when she travels. She knows how to like do something with her app. So she
Oh,
can
I like
get
I oh yeah.
That's
I
not safe for girls.
yeah.
First of
it's
all,
fun.
she's a wrestler.
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm like, ah!
Okay, that's-
I always feel like I'm the one that's more likely to kill someone.
yeah.
What a freeing feeling.
I feel like I'm like, look at my nails. I'm like, I could claw someone's eye. If someone actually tried to attack like this thing, like I could fuck someone up.
You
Like,
could still.
I could
Horny
poke-
as gone.
Exactly. I'm like, fine, no more eyes. You're
feel
trying
like
to be handsy, no more eyes, buddy.
That's why I low key want to get a gun.
Go on.
I want to get a
you would
gun
look-
too. I
right?
want to get a
Wait,
gun too.
Zach, you would look so cute with a gun.
They go
Like
with
aesthetic,
everything.
yeah. No, with like the gray crew
Yeah, and,
neck,
like,
just in
maybe,
the
like-
pocket, like. Ooh. What's your favorite color? Baby blue don't make the
Yeah,
eyes
a
pop.
blue.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Pop, pop.
Billy will get the same nails to match the nail. Billy will
Yeah.
get matching.
blue and they make pink.
Do they?
Oh no, they make cute ones. Here's the only reason why I would be scared to get a gun. I want a gun, but like someone could literally just be delivering the mail and I would shoot them on an accident thinking that they're trying to kill me. Have you ever smoked a joint and thought everyone around you is trying to kill you?
Literally
Welcome
why
to my
I'm
life.
sober.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So maybe we get you off weed. It makes you want to kill people.
I don't really
I'm
smoke
like, I
that
don't have the
often.
reaction. I smoke weed and I'm like, let's do a podcast. Billy's like, I'm gonna smoke weed and kill half of Los Angeles. I'm like, no,
I
different.
do feel I used to have a bit about that too. Like it'd be so quick before I started using the gun for evil. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Literally. Yeah.
I am just very clumsy and stupid. And honestly, there's a lot of things I can't do with the nails. So I'd be afraid, like I would
No.
by accident hurt someone.
Well,
We
what
can
about
be trained?
what about the rubber bullets? Like it really hurts
Why
them.
isn't everyone using rubber bullets?
That's what I thought. Like, why aren't the police? Like, it literally puts you down, but like you're not dead.
Truly.
Yeah.
Just maybe that's the thing. Maybe guns can stay, but it's like BBs and rubber bullets.
because if I had
Make guns cute again.
Yeah.
BBs and rubber
Make guns
bullets.
fun again.
BBs and rubber bullets.
I do think it's so funny though, conservatives getting their way and all us like fucking jumpy ass liberals getting guns.
Yes.
Because people should move about the world assuming that people like us are also armed.
Yes.
So yeah,
That's fucking real. That's so
say
cool. Zach.
something rude, make me feel threatened. Babe, I will make you feel threatened right back.
Yeah.
literally, if we armed all of the queer community, fuckers would not.
Oh,
come
game
for
over.
us.
Are you kidding?
No.
Like-
also, there might be gun control.
The gays got the gun. Shut it down.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
I'm sure there's like some club is like gays for guns or something.
Oh,
yeah.
Texas.
1 million.
Keita's like, yeah, I've been there a couple times. It's a good place.
I rode a motorcycle for like 9 years, and there are
What?
gay motorcycle like gangs. But
Wait,
like,
I
gay-
need to know about gay motorcycle community.
I know they exist.
This is a fucking reality show.
Yeah.
Gay motorcycle community?
I would
also,
watch that.
9 years and you're still alive. Like that's
That's
crazy.
right. When I
That's
got my
crazy.
car in 2018, and I will never get on a motorcycle again. I nearly died a lot. And I was drinking and doing drugs then. So I would ride my motorcycle blackout
Insane
drunk
combo.
over Laurel Canyon.
That's
Oh,
insane.
honey, you have some lives. I'm gonna need you to play the lottery.
I know.
I like that 3
know.
minute ago we're like, Waymo is crazy. Zach's like, yeah, I was blackout on a motorcycle on Laurel. I'm like, I
I
feel
didn't
like
get stuck in any fucking roundabouts.
I'm starting to trust the Waymo a little bit more.
Of course. What were
Yeah.
you trying to say, Kita?
tell all my gay friends and friends of color to join. I go to the range once a week. I'm like a huge.
Oh, you do?
You're a
Wait,
range
we
head.
should do
But I'm a big
BTS of
lefty,
gun
you know?
stuff.
And I'm always like.
They meant left-handed, like gun.
I'm a big lefty in the
I
gun
tell people
community.
all the time, you should be armed.
Or like know
For
how.
protection. It's not to do mean shit. It's literally to protect yourself.
Especially right now, are you fucking you're out of your mind for not being armed, in my opinion.
I have a golden
Okay.
doodle. I have protection.
Okay.
Oh, golden. It's
I have
gonna
a
link
golden
someone to
doodle.
death.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
No,
They're
I
dogs
tell
are nothing.
everybody, I'm like, I will take you, I will train you, and I'll help you figure out which arm.
Wait, that's so
Can
fun.
you get a gun for $1,000?
Less.
Okay, really?
Less.
Yeah, let's find someone
Okay,
on Craigslist
What
right
about
now.
hypothetically, my friend Zach wants a baby blue cute handgun.
Yeah.
How much?
Glock? Okay.
$600 baby blue Glock.
This has officially turned into a fundraising event for us to get guns. So
Make guns cute again.
we're taking callers and Venmos right now.
Let's start a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter.
My girlfriend got a gun because she got broken into like 3 times in like 2 weeks. It was the same
That's
person, but
terrifying.
like she got a gun. She got one of those like key things to like, you know,
Yeah.
lock it up. Yes, sir. You had your hand raised.
My last thing. I wanted to design a shirt that's an AR-15, but it's like a rainbow.
And it says gay R15.
No. what it says-
Holy
that
shit,
would
that's
be great.
genius. That's
No,
fucking
what I was
genius.
gonna- And I was going to put on it is the best defense is a good offense.
Wow. Or like
Gay R15 is
bend
fucking
over, I'm
fire.
gonna shoot you in the butt.
Butthole.
Yes.
Specificity
Yeah, I
is
just think
key.
it would be like, it would feel very empowering to be armed.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you
then-
just feel so safe.
You what?
I took a girlfriend shooting 2 days ago. And
Wow.
I couldn't get her out of there.
Although I can't, with all the mass shootings, I can't stomach the concept of more guns. Do you know what I mean?
No, I
it
know.
does feel like a step in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want to be caught with my panties down.
Yeah, but we're also framing it like it's for self-protection. Like it's scary. Walking when I park 2 blocks away from a show and have to like walk.
Oh my God.
When I'm hosting a late show and walking to my car late at night, I'm scared every single time.
Also, but
That's exactly when I would
Like-
shoot someone on an accident because I
Yeah.
literally would think,
well, what were they doing? Oh,
What were
Yeah.
they doing out? Like go away.
literally
Yeah.
walking their labradoodle.
Literally, it's just me walking the Golden Doodle at night and Billy seeing me across the street being like, scary giant Jew, get rid of it.
Not giant Jew.
Scary giant Jew.
That'd be a good album title.
Scary giant Jew.
Yeah.
Obsessed. I'm writing it
Yeah.
down. Scary giant Jew.
question. So you guys are all on the apps, right?
Duh.
Hell yeah.
What is
Duh.
what is something that's like gives you the ick whenever you see someone on their profile?
Guy in
Like,
flip flops. Guy in flip flops holding
Really?
fish. Guy in flip flops
Oh.
holding
holding
fish.
fish, holding fish. That's
Guy in
so-
flip-flops
But
holding
that's
fish.
so Neanderthal. I would think that you'd like that.
I
But no, but I
know.
like the arms and like the growling. I don't like the toe. I don't want to
She's
see the
not-
toe.
She doesn't like feet. Like, she's
Like,
not
no,
like an
no,
open
that-
toe.
that made me
I
gag.
think
I'm like-
there is a guy out there who you would still swipe on, who is like nice muscles, like
If
cute,
he looked really fucking good with
manicured
that
feet
fish.
on like a yacht of some sort.
Well, a yacht, of course.
Do they fish on yachts? Are you allowed to? Okay.
Yeah, you can fish on a yacht.
I like that. That's the question that broke the
You
room.
can
I'm like,
literally
we're all
do
like, fuck.
anything on a yacht.
Yeah.
You can do anything on a yacht. That's
do
yacht
anything on
law.
a yacht.
It's yacht law. You can do anything on a
Literally,
yacht.
you don't have to pay your taxes.
Yeah.
My one of my biggest ones is when people use their profile to list things they hate. It really, really irks me. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to know about things that piss you off. Tell me about things that you
Enjoy.
like.
A
Yeah.
positive
that's-
conversation
That's
starter.
a glass half empty type
Yes.
of person. Yeah.
Don't even think about messaging me if blah 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 blah. And I'm like, get
Okay,
over
with that setup,
yourself.
yeah,
You
yeah,
should
get over
message
yourself.
them with exactly that.
Yeah.
I do, unfortunately. I mean, like or I'll like look for some like hole in there. I'm getting better about that. I just swipe moving on.
Zach's
but, like,
always looking for the hole, dude. He's always fucking.
It's there.
He's searching for that hole.
Sometimes it's little, but
But we
get
still
in it.
search for the hole.
Yeah.
Before my last show, I was so manic about ticket sales. I swiped on Hinge and sent the ticket link to random boys. Literally,
and that's
boys.
how you get.
boys,
that's
like-
how you get banned from.
I like no,
Hinge.
literally, the guys were like answering a picture of like me being a thought, and they're like, "Hey, girl, what's up?" And I'm like, "Come to my show in the Comedy Store, January 9th." Blah, blah,
$2
blah,
drink
blah.
minimum.
Yeah, literally.
I'll show you my pussy
I'm
after.
like, I should have messaged 20 boys being like, "I'll suck your dick if you come to the show," and then just leave right after. That'd been so smart.
Yeah, no, you need to tell guys like, hey, let's do a gangbang. Here's
You
my
gangbang.
Yeah.
Get-
and the
Belly room-
address is the Comedy Store.
Belly room gangbang. They're gonna be like, damn, tickets are moving faster than usual for this show. I don't know. That's
Also,
smart.
like,
The Menendez
LOL,
brothers show and Luigi show up.
It would not be one of the first gangbangs in the belly room.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, so we have this thing where we have people call in. So if you go to our Instagram, you can also leave a recording through our DMs.
At Billie and the Kid podcast.
But we have someone right now that needs our advice. So you ready for this?
I love to give advice, although I'm not,
Great
I
at
shouldn't.
it.
Yeah.
Zach's like, I love giving advice, even though it almost always steers my friends in the wrong direction.
Totally.
I love.
That's why strangers come in. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll tell a stranger what to do.
Perfect.
Okay, here we go.
Wondering if you guys can help me out with this. I had a best friend of over 4 years. We went away together to a festival, and he was acting super weird the entire time we were away.
It's always at a
Couldn't
festival.
figure out what was happening. When we came back to town, I kept trying to ask to see what was going on because I was just kind of getting the cold shoulder. Didn't know if something happened on the trip. He kept saying it had nothing to do with me, nothing to do with me. Kept apologizing for being a bad friend. Thought things would change. Things never changed. Kind of stopped talking for a while. Then he apologized a few months later, like with tears and everything, saying that like he was just being a bad friend. I was a really good friend, and then I welcomed him back in. Nothing changed. Then I started getting text apologies, and I just don't know what to do or how to feel about it. I know that like when people don't change their behaviors, they're showing you who they are, but it's really hard on my heart because I miss my friend. What do I do?
Wait, so what, did she do anything wrong?
They shouldn't have gone to
No.
the festival.
Yeah, the festival was an interesting part of that story.
That
and
was
I'm
the
using the term
downfall.
story loosely.
Yes.
But it just sounds like that friend is going through something and they're not being honest about it. But like I can only ask someone so many times, like, are you okay? Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Can I help?
Yes.
And if you just keep acting weird, I'm very, but again, I'm cold, I'm single. I very easily let people drift away.
Mhm.
And I'm an energy matcher. So if you're going to come at me with some weird energy, even once,
I agree
I'm
with
not
the
gonna,
energy
like,
matching.
I'm not going to like seek you out again. I'm going to let you like
Yes.
figure out your own shit and then like
Totally.
come healthy.
Yeah.
I think it was unrelated to her. Like it wasn't like a personal issue with her, is what it sounded like. He's going through his own shit and didn't know. But she kept being like, rah, rah,
What's
rah.
up?
Yeah. And it made him retreat
but it
more
all
because he's going
started
through
at
his
the
own thing.
festival.
Yeah, I mean, clearly it started at the festival. We
'Cause
need to
you
know
do
the
drugs
festival.
at festivals. Like we
Yes.
all, I've had some experiences at festivals. I've made out with people I probably shouldn't. Like I've
Yes.
done.
We all
some-
have. Not at festival. I've done that sober, unfortunately, in the daylight.
Same.
Yeah. Rest in peace to our lost warriors. Rest in peace.
You're like the Ring. After they make out with you, 7 days later, they die.
They die.
Yeah, but like festivals, when you're on drugs, like things could be like an orgy in a way.
Sure.
You know?
Oh yeah, emotions get heightened. Like I remember having Coachella boyfriends where we like met on day
Yes.
one and like did drugs together and like danced to Lana Del
like,
Rey,
the
and of course,
gloves.
yeah, all of it. Like they have a bad trip, you like go off with them and get cigarettes and like you take care of them, and by
That's so Coachella
middle
boyfriend.
of day 2, you feel like you're in a committed relationship with these people.
No, yeah, you're married.
Yeah, and then so
Yeah.
something eventually goes wrong and then your world is turned upside down, but it's really just drug-fueled passions.
The drugs run out, and you're like, oh, fuck.
No, he was a can of mayonnaise the whole time.
A can of mayonnaise.
I don't know.
I'm picturing the POV of like in Zach's head. He's like having them like these
Hot guy.
yeah, like hot guy having these like amazing, beautiful, like real connection like moments.
It's like a traffic cone.
and literally like in the real life POV, literally traffic cone with like 2 jars of mayonnaise, his eyes like dragged on the floor. Zach just on drugs. He's literally like, we are in love.
Like me and my boo.
Me and my boo. The mayonnaise is expired.
Yeah, I think my advice would be like, let them be. Like, it's considered. I mean, I guess if they're depressed or something, I don't know.
Everyone's depressed. Just like less
That's-
festivals.
Yeah.
I love that was savage. I love that. Everyone's depressed. It's kind of true.
Everyone's fucking depressed. I know, everyone's depressed.
You
Everyone's
have
anxious.
depression or anxiety or both, and it's like life is hard.
We all have
Yeah.
it.
I don't do festivals anymore. I think like literally a year or 2 ago, I was
Zach
like,
got
this is
triggered.
done.
No.
I mean, it's a combination of being sober. I did like the whole Coachella, Burning Man, Treasure Island, all the like festivals.
Burning Man.
So fun. But like if I went to Coachella now, I would feel like I would be amidst like 8th and 9th graders.
Last
like,
time I
tripping
went,
balls.
I felt too old. Literally, last time I
It's
went,
crazy.
dude, not last year, the year before, we went. And we went.
Voldemort? Or
Stop, I'm literally, Voldemort is my worst fear. I talked about Voldemort in therapy till I was like 13 years old. I swear on my life. Because if you say his name, it summons him. Zach just called into the studio.
I don't even know
All
who
the
it is.
Voldemorts are going to walk in like,
I love his flat
"Yes."
nose.
I am allergic to his flat nose because I'm born and raised in LA. It looks like he got a bad nose job. It's really scary to me.
It does.
Who is this?
Voldemort is the bad guy in
Voldemort,
Harry
Billy.
Potter.
Oh.
You know him.
I don't
Worst
fuck
nose
with Harry
job.
Potter because you know who.
Oh,
Yeah. We
What
all
a-
have our
what a-
own.
Fuck JK.
What a fucking
Fuck JK.
bummer. You can have
Bummer.
all the money in the world, right? One of the most creative
Iconic.
stories ever, and then pick that as your like hill to die on.
You created
Literally.
Voldemort. You can't hate on any community. You
Crazy.
created Voldemort. Fuck you.
And she loves talking about it too. It's like an
Oh, yeah.
obsession.
Yeah.
I think maybe like her ex like left her for a trans woman. Like there's something deep there.
There's
you know?
like a deeper lore that we don't know.
Definitely something deep. Like I looked up where she wrote the books. Like there's some cafe in the UK that she like wrote the books. And like I want to go there and like write my memoir.
Maybe
so I
there
could
was
be
like a
in
really
your face, bitch.
Yes.
Maybe there was a really rude trans barista that always fucked up her order when she was writing, so it just like got transferred. You know what I mean? Like we don't know the behind the scenes. What if like every time she put the wrong milk?
Ooh.
Every time they put the wrong milk and it
JK's
gave her
just
diarrhea.
shitting her pants.
JK's been having diarrhea
I
due
hope
to the
she has
trans giving the
diarrhea.
wrong milk. I hope she has
Truly.
diarrhea.
Yeah. I love her to have
That's the worst
diarrhea.
you can wish on someone is diarrhea that won't stop.
Yeah.
Like IBS.
Yeah. I hope she gets IBS. I'm using my dad pen. IBS.
Okay, so we want to ask a stranger for some advice.
Oh,
All right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I hated this segment when I just heard it.
Okay.
Why?
Because I hate like prank call, like the calling someone
It
and
scares
like
you?
they don't know that they're like the joke.
No,
Like,
I agree. It made me
really-
feel bad.
It freaks me out.
No, I agree with that. I felt right after we hung up, I felt bad.
Yeah, because
Some of my-
especially that woman who was just like
With just free umbrella.
giving her time and her like actual like genuine like
Yes, I agree.
No,
I
that
immediately
is- I
felt
was like,
bad. Well, when she
ew.
became sweet, I thought it would be an idiot.
Okay,
yeah.
that hurts my heart too. But there's a way of wrapping it up where she feels like good.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
like if someone you feed them the same energy. If someone's giving you that energy, you like make them feel good and say thank you so much. Like you really helped me, and then they go about their day feeling like, wow, I like literally
helped
got
that
this
crazy
I helped
girl.
that.
Yeah, but
I
all
helped that crazy umbrella girl.
yeah, but it's like also like on the back end, we're still laughing at her. So it's like, I don't know. I immediately hung up and was like, it felt
So
icky.
if she's nice, we can't do it. But
Yeah.
if they're like fucked up, then
But we don't know if they're gonna be fucked up. We can't control it.
prank calls are my favorite.
Really?
Like whenever on TikTok,
Everything
people
was going
do,
great until the prank calls happened, and now Zach's like,
I hate these bitches. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
I
no,
hate
no. We
the prank call
we will
bitches.
respect and honor. Let's ask ChatGPT. Okay.
ask
Is that
ChatGPT.
okay?
100%.
absolutely.
Okay.
I felt the same right when we hung up. I was like, I literally said it right when we hung up. I was like, I feel a thing.
I wonder what it is. I don't know.
'Cause it's a
Maybe
real
I
human
shouldn't be-
being.
Yeah.
It's not like a computer. It's a real human being.
Yeah, and I guess in like this time and space where we can use our energy to do anything.
We should
It's
use
like
it for
a-
ChatGPT. Exactly.
Yeah, and I heard
Mhm.
ChatGPT is ruining the environment. So let's.
Wait,
What?
what?
It takes like a lot of power to run ChatGPT.
Well,
But no, don't feel. I mean,
no, but like, give it.
listen,
We're like-
we're all dying sooner rather than later.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
I know, but give it a couple years, and like it will think of really good energy sources.
Why don't
Like,
you just
definitely,
ask
yeah.
ChatGPT how to make it use less energy?
Right.
Ask him.
Also,
Yeah.
I think it's a guy.
I heard somewhere that ChatGPT wants to be done with its job as soon as possible, and thus will source the most common answer. And that answer is not always right. It's just like the most common one.
Ah.
Oh, so it's about being quick.
Yeah. ChatGPT is like, I'm trying to clock out. It's the holidays.
It's trying to clock out. ChatGPT is like the worst employee.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is your most like the worst coworker. So lazy, trying to get the job done fast.
Did I fuck up the vibe with the prank phone call thing?
No.
Okay,
no,
okay,
you
okay,
don't.
okay.
No.
Okay.
Dude.
Great,
You
great,
don't-
great.
You don't
You're
have
so
to do
easy.
it.
Ruined.
We would
Ruined.
never.
Straight man.
We would
We're-
never
Hey,
make
shut
you.
your
What are you
fucking
gonna do?
mouth.
Shoot us?
No, because now you have baby blue gun.
Mm.
Conceptually.
I will be Googling that later.
Well, it makes the eyes pop.
Hey,
Hey.
get away.
Get away, but also compliment that color
I'm
palette first.
smizing.
I'm smizing.
And you have the classic like red hair, blue eyes thing.
She looks like an American flag.
Which,
An
by
American
the way,
flag.
She's red, white, and blue.
it's truly. Do you feel like the American flag is just ruined? I get so nervous when I see someone wearing an American flag.
Because it doesn't
Absolutely.
mean like American pride anymore. It just means Republican.
Yeah.
It's a Republican flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Such a
that's what
bummer.
it means
makes
to my
me
eyes.
literally nervous. I'm like,
Me too.
Wow, my country's flag in my country is
It's
fucking
scary.
freaking me out.
It's scary.
Have you, speaking of Republicans, have you guys ever been in a secret relationship?
Warnow was in a secret relationship. My gay best friend in New York was in a like secret relationship with a Republican for a little. I remember hearing all about
to
him.
what extent? Like, are they Republican? That's really hard for me to swallow.
Yeah.
You know what? I used to like, there was this guy who was my landlord years ago, and he was
You did not fuck your landlord.
very rich, very old. And he like was super into me. And I was like, I would get free rent and like all this other stuff. He also like gave me the keys to this beach house that was in the Orange County, literally right on the beach. I was living my dream. And then he asked to go take me dancing. And I'm like, he's old, so we'd maybe slow dance somewhere. I
It's
don't
like,
know.
Let's go to the
Slow
sock hop. You want to drive and wail with me later, sweetheart?
And he knew that I was trans, which I think is the reason why he was like super into me, because he was into like he would go to Thailand a lot. He like loved the lady boys.
Oh, you loved it. Okay.
I still haven't hooked up with him, but I would just entertain his things, you know?
Flirt.
But you're also not a
Flirt.
lady boy.
Right. But like
You're
he knew
full
that I had a
lady.
vagina. But,
Okay, yeah,
like,
you're-
he
yeah.
was just down. So I was like, you know what? I'll have like a nice beach house, like free rent,
Yeah,
whatever.
fuck for a beach house
you
for
know?
sure.
But so we go dancing one night, and like obviously there was like a lot of people there, and they're people of color, and he said something really racist.
No.
Like so racist that I was like, I cannot.
he wasn't kidding?
I can't even pretend like you. I can't even.
No.
Yeah.
Like
I gotta go.
like,
yeah.
I gotta go. Like
Racism,
literally.
huge ick.
And he
Huge.
and I
huge
literally
ick.
had to move.
Oh my God.
I lived there for 3 years. It was in Sherman Oaks. I had
This
to,
was the Sherman Oaks place?
No, this is like years ago.
Not like
I had
the
a couple
Sherman Oaks
places-
place. I know,
yeah,
but I
no.
know there was one that was like the Sherman Oaks place.
No.
This wasn't the.
No,
Just
this isn't
okay.
the-
This
but
is the prequel.
This was called. It was called the Tree House or whatever. He's dead now, but like he was this lawyer.
Billy, you killed
See,
him?
you be
no,
racist,
he's
you
old.
die.
He died of like old age.
Oh.
But I literally had to move because it was so uncomfortable. He was like, it was just weird.
Did he know that the thing he said upset you?
I
or
mean,
did you
I
just, like-
literally said, please don't say that. Like, that's so awful. And then I like went to the bathroom, and then I was like really weird afterwards. And then I like, if he didn't get it, he didn't
Yeah.
get it. But I
The
didn't-
girls that get it, get it.
Get it. If you know, you know.
If you know it's racist,
But his
you know.
racism cost me free rent, a beach house, and I had to move.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ultimately, I guess not. Well, was it worth it still? Like, would you?
No,
you know what
I mean, but I've been in secret relationships before. They weren't Republicans. They were just like men that were afraid to tell people, like, "Oh, my girl's trans."
yeah.
That's definitely happened.
Which must be. My trans girlfriends have a lot of those guys. Some of the hottest guys I've ever seen in my entire life, and they have like this loving thing behind closed doors. But,
That's
like,
so sad,
don't-
though.
It's so sad. And there's times where I
That's
was like,
only behind closed doors. That's so fucking sad.
Or they're like jumpy, or they're weird. You know, they get really weird about things.
I dated a guy and
That's
he was
sad.
literally like so hot. We had such a strong connection. And I was like, I'll never be a secret. Like, and so I
Yeah.
told him. And then he was like not okay with it. But then like after a couple months, he was like, hey, I thought about it. Like, I'm down. And so we started talking again. He like secretly, or he like nonchalantly put me as a secret because like I thought we were cool. And then all of a sudden, like his roommate or someone would come in and he would like move away from me. And I'm like, what?
That's
Like,
so fucking weird.
And also so beta to be like, I'm so scared of what these other people are
Yes.
gonna think.
yes.
and now because I'm grown and like I would never do that. But like to me, it's immediately so unattractive. Like you can't even be secure with yourself.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like you're literally a
Yeah.
follower, not a leader. You're not a man to me if you can't
No.
like.
It
be
is
like,
very beta. It's like it doesn't feel like real, like masculine, protective,
Or
nice
they-
energy.
No.
Yeah, it's literally that noise.
which is one reason why. But like my friend back at home who I dated, like he literally did not care. Like the whole town was talking about us. But like he was so like, you're my lady. You're a woman.
I feel like you liked him because it was that, but also he was such a like dude corn. man.
Totally corn
Like,
man.
A corn man.
He was so corn, but also so proud to be like, that's my
picturing
bitch.
A scarecrow.
I'm honestly picturing Billy's exact type is like a 6 foot tall husk of corn with a massive dick. I feel like
Nice.
You know I don't like them
I'm
crazy
kidding,
big.
I'm kidding. You want a small dick.
That corn.
I'm
Not
a
small.
shock that
His dick was
corn.
perfect, but
I
not.
agree. I aesthetically love the reveal of a big dick. Like I like to see it. I do not want to get slammed by a big
It feels
dick.
like Extreme Makeover Home Edition where they're like, move that pants, and then the dick is huge. You're like, whoa! Whoa!
That's a good one.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before? Oh, secret relationships.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously when I was also barely out, like in college at Indiana University, there were a bunch of brat guys on the DL. And I was just so like young and horny and like newly gay that like it was just like another exciting thing. Now, if a guy's like a faceless torso on Grindr, which is like a thing, you know,
Yeah.
I'm like, they'll send a face and I'll be like, why no face on here? And their answer is very important to me, where it's like, oh, I'm cheating on my boyfriend. You're out.
Bye.
Oh, I'm not out. You're out.
Bye.
The only ones I let go are like, I don't really want coworkers to know that I'm like on Grindr during like work hours.
That's
I'm like,
fair.
Fucking good for you. You know,
Good
like
for-
you have
good
that
for you.
awareness about you. You're keeping it. But yeah, I find
That's an acceptable answer.
secret. I don't have many secrets because of my sobriety program. Like
Mhm.
we have like a you're only as sick as your secrets thing. And I
Mhm.
found it so true. Once you start keeping secrets, you start telling lies, and it's such a slippery slope. Because if you can do that about little things, you start to do it about bigger
I agree.
things.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm so honest to the point where it's like too much.
Yeah.
Like I also was like raised like that. Like my family would just say everything.
Yeah.
I could never be in a secret relationship. I'm like, I have to be like,
Like,
this is
that's
what's
a-
going on. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is what's going on. I'm like, I can't.
Have you heard there's like spewers and stewers? People who stew on things and people who spew things.
Oh, I'm
You're
so.
a spewer.
Oh, I'm
I'm a
so
spewer,
spew.
too.
Spewer too. I cannot.
I'm so
If
reactive.
I'm uncomfortable, I'm like, I either like have to leave, and then it's like obviously the cat's out of the bag. I was upset, or I
Okay.
have to be like, what you just said really like freaked me out, and like you
I'm like
just
that
need
too,
to know
though.
that.
I like to voice that. Like if I
Yeah.
feel a vibe is off, or if I
Oh.
feel something is weird, I'm like,
I can't
"Bleh."
pretend.
No,
Cannot
neither can I. I
pretend.
have no ability to pretend. I like have to be
Like-
real, even if it is too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't ever feel the need to like tailor my.
No.
I'm like, I need to just speak the truth. I need to speak it out.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. I literally like I freak out if sometimes I'll do podcast interviews and I'm such an open book, but then I watch it back and I'm like, shut up. Like,
You-
why don't you like why do you have to say
You realize
everything
after-
all the time?
Oh,
Billie revealing her
to be
childhood
clear-
trauma. She's like, fuck, they asked me what my favorite color was. Fuck.
Like, not everyone's your therapist. You don't have to like open up. Like,
also podcasts, unless everyone starts doing them, they will be the death of for sure the three of us.
100%.
Like, we will say something.
100%.
Or we already have said something.
Oh,
yeah.
And it'll exist forever. And some part of that is very freeing, but another part's very scary.
totally.
It's powerful, but like the scary comes with the power.
Sure.
Mhm.
That was perfect English. That was the way
The
it
scary
was.
comes with the power.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
have an education that was smart. English was perfect.
I do think there's something too about like I talk about sex a lot on like my past podcasts and stuff, and people will reach out and be like, the way you casually talk about sex has really helped me.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, we overshare.
Overshare.
But to
Yeah.
us, it's normal. Like I feel like to like regular
Oh,
people, like they're like
yeah,
it's
they're-
so much. But I'm like, I love that it can be an open and honest space where I can be like, yeah, I deep throated both of the Menendez brothers
Totally.
last
Yeah.
night. No one cares. But like it should be. I agree and like that it's able to be talked about in a way
Yeah.
that's casual. It makes other people feel less like shameful
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like,
well,
oh, they're also slutty. Yes, like perfect.
my friends back at home are like, every time I listen to your podcast, I have to make sure the kids are in the car.
I get that all the time.
No,
Yeah.
all the time. My mom's friend listened to one of the old episodes, and I was like, "You can't listen to
You
that.
can't
The whole
listen to
episode is
that.
me and Billie being like, "Ugh," like I'm like, we can't.
Yeah.
No. Telling my Saturday night like Vegas stories. I'm like, no.
No.
The mom's
Oh, yeah.
friends, and then
I-
they're like, your podcast is so funny.
Oh, that's
like-
good.
Yeah, it's good. I'm like, oh, I wasn't joking, but
Yeah, you told your mom and them not to listen.
there's certain episodes where I'm like, my mom cannot listen. My parents are so supportive. They're absolutely fucking incredible. Jill and John, shout out. They're incredible. But they're so over supportive that they would listen to every single thing. If I was like, no. Like, you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
That's the one.
I think I'm stereotyping here. Is that a thing in Jewish families where sex is talked about more openly?
I feel like Jews are just so loud.
Okay.
That's what it is. Like we just say everything.
Yeah.
That's what
Like
I was gonna
Jews,
say.
literally, we just don't give a flying fuck.
I
Jews,
think that's why I love y'all
we
so
just yell
much.
about shit.
It's very
Jews and
real.
Italian. It's so
very
real.
bottom line behavior.
100%. Very much. Like we just say it. So that's so it does.
Like,
yes,
no.
Sex, drugs. literally. Zach just became so Jewish. You see that transition? That was so fast. Zach, you're a perfect Jew.
Thank you.
But blonde hair, blue eyes, we can work on that part.
Yeah.
But everything else, perfect Jew.
Undercover Jew.
Undercover. Wait, you would be the best undercover Jew spy.
I want to go on J-Date so bad.
Yeah, Billie wants J-Date. We need to find her a Jew.
Yeah.
Billie, we go to Soho, Malibu. You'll find a Jew in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
promise
You
you
guys are
that.
so cute.
They're
So
so cute. They're so
usually,
nice.
like,
They're literally my cup of
hairy.
tea.
You guys, I know where to find them. I'll give it to you.
Yes, my ex of 4 years.
Like little
loves the
Brillo
hair.
pads.
She loves the hair.
Yeah. Me
Yeah.
too.
Love a Jewish guy. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Zach, for coming by.
Thank you, Zach.
That was
Anytime. That was so much fun.
I love talking to you.
Same.
I hope we do shows together. All
Yeah.
of us.
This episode has been sponsored by Waymo. Thank you guys so much.
And guns.
And guns. Gay R15 merch coming soon.